Welcome to another Rockford UFS deck profile. It's been a long time coming. We haven't had one in a while. So we got Tripp Pants here. What you talking about today, Tripp Pants?
We're talking about the one that I was really excited for when I saw Platinum is Bubble Man.
Cool.
I love the multiple keyword. It's awesome.
All right, cool. Anything you want to tell us, like what symbol your deck's off of?
This deck is off of water.
Okay. How'd you finish tonight?
I placed second.
Cool, awesome.
Because I checked a lot of 2s and 3s when I needed to kill people. But that's okay.
That's fine. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, we just play the game.
Sometimes you get UFS.
Yeah, sometimes the game plays you.
Ooh, nice. You want to get into it?
Yeah, let's get right into it.
All right, let me pan down. Let me zoom in a bit. And then we got the lovely caught red-handed mat. Sweet. All right, go ahead.
What's a newbie?
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, Bubble Man is a 6 hand size, 26 health character. He has a once per turn E where you can commit 2 foundations to add the top card of your deck to your momentum. I don't really use it on offensive turns. It's really great when it's just the beginning poking turns for your opponent because it builds up and leads into the multiples, which leads us to his second enhance where he just gets free damage equal to the highest multiple rating in your card pool.
Free damage is always good.
Free damage is almost the best.
Yes, almost.
Almost the best.
I have no idea what would be better than that. Maybe free attacks.
Well, I want to say almost just in case someone on the internet pulls out something, and I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, there you
go. So we're going to start with attacks.
Okay.
Start with probably, I would guess, is almost the most played attack now. Close?
Yeah, I would say so. It's
at least on these 3 symbols.
Yeah, oh god. Yeah.
Cowboy Battery. It is a 3 high for 6, 5 diff, 3 check, plus 2 low block.
It's really a 4 high for 6, Tyler.
We'll get to that. It has a top enhance where your opponent has to add the top card of their deck face down into their card pool, which makes everything harder. Unless you're Marco and you're just prepared with that stupid Bison card. Or the Balrog card, chasing the fight money.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Ooh, teched you, huh?
Yeah, he teched me pretty hard. And then it has a bottom E that I don't use because I don't play assets.
Okay, fair enough.
And then we play 3 of Cowboy Battery Plus. Bubble Lead, it does the exact same thing except for it nets me momentum. So it's like part that, and we get this.
Oh,
it's
cool.
Awesome. With +1 more multiple. I didn't mention this is a multiple one. Gets 1 less damage. It's a mid. It has a high block.
And it's a 2 check.
It's a 2 check.
So it's really, if you think about it, a fair Cowboy Battery.
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess. Not really.
Maybe.
Because it technically could be...
Because it stuffs and feeds itself.
And it could be 32 damage if you have the right amount of momentum.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it also has this neat Bubble Man only E where it gets +1 to its multiple rating for the rest of the turn, which is key in the fact that it says the rest of the turn, because then when this searches out for this, you get +3 damage on literally everything you chuck at people.
That's
and
great.
then turns it into a multiple 3, and multiple 3 is a deadly. They just
Unless they prepare to fight you and then you scry.
Yeah, and then, at time of recording, Bebop isn't out yet, but once Bebop comes out, this gets a little bit of trouble. I had a little bit of a taste of that playing Chris today, who's just like Spaceland everything, and then I have to actually think about my turns.
Yeah.
Moving into some 4 diffs, an attack that I have rekindled my love for is Kersplat. I used to play this in like every all deck I ever built. It's a reversal weapon. If it deals damage, you gain 2 vitality. It has +1 low block and makes stuff ignore progressive. My dream is you block with a multiple attack and then you just give this like +2 damage.
I think that's grasping at straws, but it could happen.
It can happen. Especially with the next attack that we play, because the next attack that we play has...
Because its block is actually relevant.
Yeah, because his block is super relevant. Ice Slasher, it has a +1 high block. It's a 4 diff. It is also a 2 check, so I play 6 2 checks.
So manly.
So manly. Not super manly.
Not like Big Johnson manly.
No, not Big Johnson. I can only hope to one day grow to be as manly as the man who's like almost half my age. It has multiple 2, so free 2 damage, 3 if the bubble lead is in front of it, but it has a commit 1 foundation. It can't be blocked by attack cards, and it's a low.
It's a low.
Random lows kill people.
Yes, they do.
It's become my new motto. And then it has a commit 1 foundation to draw 2 cards and pitch 2 cards, which came in handy a lot tonight because I found myself drawing a lot of foundations with not a lot of good attack strings. So to be able to filter is just it's just extra spread.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then I love this card in this deck for no reason.
It's a 2-diff.
It's a 2-diff. It's Ice Slam.
It's definitely a lot of damage with him.
Yeah. So it has multiple 1. It doesn't say anything else other than the fact that it's a 2 high for 2. So it's just got 2s all over it, except for here where it matters. But you lead with Bubble Lead or lead. Someone can tell me later. And then so you just go ham, and then you throw this at the end of the string. You leave 1 momentum out, and then you just go 10 damage.
It's basically Rain Flush.
Yeah, it is a really lackluster Rain Flush. Yes, it is.
It does not feed itself.
It does not feed itself, but it does.
For a 2-diff 10 damage.
Oh yeah, 2-diff 10 damage. That's some Fear of Cats numbers right there.
Oh, that's Value Town right there.
That's Value Town. And then 2 Skull Barrier.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you could use his ability and then get that second momentum and then block with it, and then your opponent has to fight right through it.
Absolutely, and that's exactly the thought process behind it, is that you block when you only have 1 momentum, or do it before it. Probably when you have 1 momentum, so you make sure that you pass the block, and then you get the second one, and then your opponent just has to sit there. Also, throwing this for 6 damage would be, or 5 damage would be really cool.
You definitely tried to do that tonight. I saw that.
Yeah, I tried. I tried a lot. I tried a lot of things tonight. This was the feeling out process. Moving into actions, it's prepared to fight. I don't think I have to say much more.
Man, move on.
Yeah, it's a brick of text.
I challenge you to cut that to 2 or 1 and then play your deck. It
It
would make you a better blocker.
I have a replacement for it in my sideboard, which I'm not going to talk about, but I can at least talk about the fact that Stop is in the sideboard.
Oh yeah,
because this won't be super useful in every matchup, especially if I just run into somebody who's just playing mid throws.
Yeah.
And then I just go, okay, Stop.
Yeah.
But we'll move into foundations. Start with my 3-diffs. I play 2 Tribal Protector because I play
all your big attacks.
Yeah, my super Please Die cards are all 5-diffs.
Yep.
So that really helps, and having extra foundations on my opponent's turn actually really helps.
So you can commit it with Bubble Man on your turn, and then
ready them on theirs, and then do it again. Do it again. Rinse, wash, repeat. This card put in some magical work.
Oh my god, it's Badger Club Inception.
Badger Clubception. Not so much for, so it's 3-diff, 5-check, +2 mid-block. It has an R where you discard a momentum to
get an attack.
After you block with it to try to look for an attack. I didn't get to do that a whole lot, but some people just look at your first multiple, especially if they see that you don't multiple it, they're just like, okay, I'll take the first one, and then you're just like, I'm gonna pound damage the rest of the turn. And that's really where this card shined a lot.
So you like the Marco part of the card?
Yeah, I love the Marco part.
That's the Marco part of the card.
Yeah. Shout out to you, sir. You're the only one who hasn't signed this map.
I think Rodney has the block modifier, if the story is correct.
Yeah. Who picked the symbols?
It was them, man.
All of you are
Bomb Man is off. He plays Bomb Man off of death. Church likes good, and Marco plays the Love off water.
You guys just so happen to give Jetta a really nice card to dig for reversals.
Yeah.
Good on you guys. Good.
Hey man, they pulled my trigger for Caden 3. So.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The only King of Fighters card in the deck, I think I was the only person playing King of Fighters cards today, so I feel bad. I feel bad I picked on people.
It didn't really do much, I think.
No, because no one was drawing cards, so it didn't matter.
Oh, Nate had it in his deck too.
Oh, okay.
So you and Nate are the baddies.
All right. Caught red-handed. That's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, the card's been around for half a
years.
decade now.
Yeah,
so.
move on. 10 years. 6 years in a movie.
Reactive style, it feeds momentum.
Yep.
It hates on your opponent's momentum. It has a high block, which is the lowest block ratio in this deck, so that's good. Where the Seas Meet has a 6 check on it. That's mostly why I play it, and it also gives plus. You can destroy it for one of 3 things: either +2 speed, +2 damage, or +2 to your next check, which really helps you get past using all those multiples. I'm a baddie. I only have 1 platinum one, but 200 below 0, I play 6 2 checks. So you need to help. You need to help the ratios just a bit. This is pretty staple. It's 4 Ophidophobias. Like I said, I don't have a lot of high blocks, so I made up for that by having a little bit of Omni block in there, and it's a low attack or a low block. So. I love Big Spender.
Hey, it's the platinum mascot card.
Yeah, because all you really need to do is, if you whiff your first check, you're playing that nice bubble lead on a 5 and you get a 2, you just commit 3 of these and then just ready them all anyways. Who cares? Who cares?
Is that once per turn ready?
That is once per turn.
Okay.
So you may have to burn it a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that I did in one of my games with Marco was play the Ice Slam at the end and then just ready all these so they're ready for his turn. Because I knew I wasn't going to kill him with the Ice Slam.
Yeah, but you got to ready.
But yeah, I got a little bit more damage through. This is also a staple on those symbols because there's a lot of mid blocks that do a lot of good stuff, and there are a lot of off-zone attacks that do a lot of good stuff. So short fuse, seal their block, Templar no, prepare to fight no.
Yeah.
You know, all value.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
Go ahead.
4 Heart of the Mountain. I do play a high difficulty curve, so the -2 speed actually matters, and in a couple instances, the ditching an Earth card for...
Wait, what do you mean a high difficulty curve? You mean your high block mods?
Yeah, high block mods, and the fact that I will have a lot of committed foundations probably come your turn.
Sure, I got you. Okay. I just didn't have. Well, I didn't know what you were getting at.
Yeah, and the block mods in here are not the greatest. There are a lot of +3s.
Yeah.
Except for my attacks, and I don't want to block with my attacks.
Very rarely, unless it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, right, for sure. Samurai Roboto. I think I mostly had this in there for spam, and then just.
It's speed and damage.
Yeah, it's speed and damage. It's pseudo speed and damage.
Yeah. And it has a low block.
Yeah, and it has a low block. So I won't get killed by random lows.
You used to get killed by random highs and some mids.
There's no such thing as a random high. I saw it. I saw your kill condition when you flipped over your character, probably.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah, most likely.
4 Expert Swimmer, because I hate Templar. I really do. I hate that card so much. That, and I'm so tired of it, with Vicious coming out, and he's just going to cut himself, and then he's going to try to flip that for game 3, I'm just going to tell him.
Yeah, destroying the van?
Yeah. Yeah, I just, I hate, if there's anything I hate more in this game, it's the fact that I, whittle you down to 2, and then just all of a sudden you're back at, 15.
Yeah, does that stop character abilities?
No, it's all non-character.
Oh, okay.
So it does not stop Dimitri.
Or Plant Man.
Or Plant Man.
Yeah.
But it does stop cards that they play.
Yes.
And that's what matters.
Yes, it does.
And then 3 Agile. It moves on block.
Yep.
It gets around Breaker.
Okay.
It's spam. It's a high block.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's all value.
Cool. So any closing thoughts? Why no Balance Fighter?
I'm really bad. I'm really bad at this game.
You could probably cut maybe an Agile, and
I can actually
you probably don't need that many zeros.
Yeah, I could probably cut an Expert Swimmer.
Yeah.
Or I could cut.
That's fine.
No, that's about it.
Yeah, I'd cut a couple things and then add a couple. You only need 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because you don't play design for combat, so you don't need to pitch it. You don't discard any cards from your
and I realized that after playing Plant Man today because he just gets 1,000 speed on everything.
Does. Okay, cool, man. So I appreciate you coming and taking some time and showing us your awesome Bubble Man deck. So we'll see you next time.